Welcome once again to the channel where we cover everything that's going on right now that has the internet buzzing. And what Justin Bieber said during his recent Twitch live streams has left fans shocked and unsure of what's really going on behind the scenes. Hit that subscribe button right now. This community is all about staying ahead of the conversation, and you won't want to miss a single second of what's coming next. During his live Twitch sessions, Justin Bieber said 3 things that quickly spread like wildfire on social media. He talked about how he hurt her feelings, how jealous he was, and how he made her feel anxious while she was giving birth to their child. These weren't just random comments made in passing. Fans couldn't stop talking about the clips once they started going around because they felt planned, personal, and full of meaning. While all of this was going on, Selena Gomez put out a new song. She didn't write the song recently. She made it in 2018, but it had been sitting around and not being used because of reasons she never fully explained. Fans quickly began to wonder if the song's lyrics had anything to do with Justin Bieber because it was written in 2018. Selena got some bad press online because of those theories. People wondered why she would put out something from that time in her life, now that she's married to Blanco and seems to have moved on from her past. But the criticism doesn't mean much because she was just sharing art she made at a certain time in her life, not how she feels now. Hailey Bieber posted something on social media that got a lot of attention after Selena posted a video of her song In the Dark on Instagram. She put up a song called Dracula, which had the same line as Selena's song. Many people thought the timing was planned, as if Hailey couldn't help but jump into Selena's moment with her own post about darkness. This isn't the first time this has happened. In 2019, when Selena put out Lose You to Love Me, Hailey put out I'll Kill You by Summer Walker. Soon after, the song's lyrics were basically a warning to other women not to be nice to her man. The pattern seemed to be happening again, and fans saw it right away. When you look at the lyrics of both songs, you can see some very similar things. Selena's song In the Dark has the line, I'll be there when you lose yourself, remind you of who you are, and tell you you're beautiful in the dark. Hailey's song has lyrics about hoping that it's just the two of them in the dark at the end and that she will never leave. The word dark is used in both songs, and they both talk about being there for someone when things are hard. The day after In the Dark came out, Justin Bieber released a song that got a lot of attention for its own reasons. The song talked about how lonely he is since coming back from a dark place and how his camouflage melts away when he sees a certain person. The words said that he was see-through, as if he couldn't hide anything from this person. Justin also played an unfinished and unreleased song during his Twitch live that had lines about wanting to go back to someone and having someone on his mind. When fans heard the phrase back to you in the song Justin was working on, they immediately thought of Selena's song Back to You, which is about knowing you'd go back to someone even if it breaks your heart. Hailey shared a song that talked about darkness in the same post, where she also added something that seemed like a direct jab at someone. The message said, "That's not realistic," and then it insulted the person. People found the timing of this post even more interesting when they learned that it was posted just a few days after Selena talked about her brand Rare Beauty in an interview and said that she doesn't use models in her ads. Instead, she shows people who could be your best friend, putting real beauty ahead of fake standards. That is the exact word Selena used in her interview. She said that when she and her team were starting the brand, there seemed to be a lot of expectations for women that were very unrealistic to her. Then Hailey posted the same word, unrealistic, in what looked like a shady message meant for someone in particular. Selena was one of the first people to show real beauty on social media. She posted pictures of herself without makeup and without any filters long before it became popular. At the time, one of her selfies without any makeup got more than 20 million likes, making it the most liked post on Instagram. She basically started a movement that other influencers later picked up on and called the clean girl aesthetic. People often give credit to less famous people for trends that Selena starts. She really does set trends, so it's totally okay for her to call out brands that promote unrealistic beauty standards. Many people thought it was tone deaf for Hailey to use the same word in a way that seemed rude right after Selena talked about it in a positive, empowering way. Selena posted a song called One Step Ahead by Aretha Franklin a week after her wedding to Benny Blanco. Justin posted Purple Rain on that same day. Both songs have very emotional lyrics that talk about heartbreak, longing, and complicated feelings about relationships. Fans couldn't help but notice the timing and started to think of it as a musical conversation between the two. One Step Ahead is about being just one step away from heartbreak and misery, being too close to falling back into old habits and having a hard time staying away from someone's pull. Purple Rain is about how someone never meant to hurt or make someone sad, they just wanted to see them happy. It also talks about how things are changing and how everyone needs to reach out for something new. Fans who have been following Justin and Selena for years and noticing patterns in their behavior and social media activity thought it was important that Justin posted Purple Rain the day after Selena posted One Step Ahead. Justin said things about what he thinks is cheating during his Twitch stream that caused a lot of online discussion. He said that even wanting to be with a woman is the same as doing it. He quoted the Bible and said that if you think about doing something for even a second, it counts as doing it. Some fans pointed out that if that's really his definition of cheating, he basically admitted to cheating on Selena with Hailey. When Justin and Selena were together, there were rumors that they were going to couples therapy because Justin had contacted Hailey to apologize while still dating Selena. Selena had already forgiven him for other things, but this made her doubt him. Fans were curious if Justin was saying that Hailey was on his mind back then, or if he was admitting that someone else is on his mind now when he said that thinking about someone with desire is the same as cheating. Or maybe it didn't mean anything at all, and he was just talking about religious ideas without any personal meaning. Justin talked about how he accidentally made Hailey nervous on the day she gave birth to their child in another part of the stream. He talked about how there was tension between their doula and nurse, and how he and the doula were arguing during what should have been one of the most important times in their lives. He said he was feeling more emotional and was being strong with the doula, which made Hailey feel nervous. Hailey told him to say sorry and make things right. Justin said that he felt like the doula was pushing him to the side and not letting him be a father. He wanted to comfort Hailey himself and thought he was a good dad, but the doula was getting in the way of that natural process. He finally said he was sorry to keep the peace, but it was clear that he was torn about the whole thing. Justin also said on the stream that he can be jealous at times. He said that jealousy and competition come from the fact that people want things to be fair. He said that he has been in situations where he looks at other people and wonders why their lives seem easier or why things go well for them but not for him. He said he still gets into those places where he feels jealous of why someone else gets to do something or why their life seems to be going well while his seems to be falling apart. People didn't like that admission because it sounded weird for someone as successful and privileged as Justin to say he was jealous of other people. Some people thought that the comment was aimed at a specific person, as if he was talking about someone in particular instead of people in general. Bieber fans were upset with Selena this week because they thought she was jealous because she doesn't use perfect models in her rare beauty campaigns. Then Justin himself said that he had trouble with jealousy, which made for an ironic situation that people noticed. People were upset when they saw Justin hugging both his wife Hailey and Kendall Jenner at a concert. People said it was hard to watch because Kendall is one of Justin's ex-girlfriends. Fans thought it was a little embarrassing that Hailey let herself be in that situation, standing there while her husband hugged her and his ex-girlfriend at the same time. The things Justin said on his Twitch stream seemed very personal and revealing. He said that sometimes he was dismissive and didn't pay attention to the room. He said that he can be impatient and rude and that sometimes he's just not paying attention. He talked about these flaws, but he also said that he forgives himself because God does and gives him another chance. He talked about the wrong idea that doing good always leads to good things, saying that you can do everything right and still be unhappy because things don't turn out the way you want them to. He quoted the Bible, which says that it rains on both the good and the bad. This means that bad things can happen to good people and vice versa. The whole time he was streaming, the conversation felt heavier than usual. Fans didn't see the Justin they used to see, who was fun and lighthearted. This person was having a hard time with complicated feelings, faith, relationships, and their own flaws. Fans couldn't help but read between the lines of every statement and look for deeper meaning. Fans are still trying to figure out what Selena and Justin's musical posts, Hailey's social media activity, and Justin's comments during his streams all mean. It's not clear if songs and posts are really communicating with each other or if it's all just coincidence and overactive imaginations. It's clear that all three of them have huge platforms and loyal fans who watch everything they do. People look for hidden messages in every song choice, Instagram post, and comment made during a live stream. The criticism never stops and is always there. Selena's decision to release a song from 2018 was about sharing art she made at a certain point in her life. Hailey might post songs and messages to make a point or to respond to what she sees as insults. Justin might be using Twitch to stream and talk about his life as a way to deal with everything while still having some control over his story. You're the kind of person this community was made for if you stayed for the whole story. So be sure to subscribe and stay in touch because we're bringing you every update, theory, and moment that keeps this conversation going